Whoa, here we are. Look, we're talking about how to create a flawless accounting resume. My name's Andrew Archie, the Bean Counter. I'm going to walk you through what you'll get if you buy this course. This is actually my favorite course, my favorite topic. Resumes are so important. There's so much bad information about there, so many people giving bad advice. Accounting's a very specific niche. I tell people it's kind of like a cult. You need to know exactly what's expected of you. I've got a bunch of articles on my blog that talk about exactly the things that you need to have in your resume, to exclude from your resume, how long it should be, what type of font it should have. You go check out some of those articles. There's recruiters in the accounting industry saying absolutely 100% spot on, commenting. I know what I'm talking about here. I've reviewed tons of resumes for people. I've put together the best templates in the industry. These things work. They convert to interviews. So when you get into this course, you start off with 5 videos. Now, it's important that you understand what's going on with your resume. When I work with people on a one-on-one basis with their resume, I spend at least 2 hours going through trying to understand who they are, what their background is, because that plays in big time into the story that they tell in their resume. When someone looks at your resume, it should be a story about you. And you need to make sure it's playing up the positives and leaving out the negatives. Somebody was saying the other day about how they have some, legal, job that they were working as a paralegal. Well, that's not really relevant. She also had an accounting internship, and she took up all this space for paralegal. Those are the types of things that I'm going to walk through in this video. Examples of resumes I've reviewed, the reasons why I've taken things out, the reasons why I've kept things in, the reasons why I've portrayed things in a certain way, and how the story all ties together in a nice and neat little bow in exactly the way that the recruiters and the accounting firms and the companies want to see it. So I've got 5 examples here. These are all different resumes that I started with. I go through and I tear apart the person's resume. I shred it, basically. I tell you everything that's wrong with it, everything that's messed up. I tell you the good things too. A lot of them have some good points. And these are all different scenarios. So no matter what your situation is, you're going to find the answers in one of these videos. These videos are anywhere, I think, from 10 to 30 minutes. I go through. Make sure you watch them all. There's a lot of good information in here. And if you don't watch them all, you might miss something that's very specific to you and presented in the wrong way, and it could be more of a question mark when I try to turn those type of things into strengths. So you start off with these 5 videos, and then I actually give you all of the templates. So you can go through and choose your best one. I use a bunch of different ones in all these videos, depending upon who you are, whether you're experienced, whether you're in university, whatever the case may be. I give you resume templates, and I also give you cover letters. Send it to me. I'll go ahead and take a look at it personally, and I'll do a quick review over it just to make sure there's no glaring mistakes. I also threw in some bonus materials here, CPA exam discounts, interview with a Deloitte recruiter. She talks about some crazy stuff. The reasons why people were going through the process, and then they liked them when they met them on campus, maybe at a Beta Alpha Side chapter, they saw their resume, things fell apart. She talks about that in the podcast. I've also got a bonus podcast in here with a guy named Dan Franks. He's a popular accountant out in the industry. How to find an accounting internship. You should enjoy that as well. He's got a lot of helpful information in there. If you have any questions for me, you can reach me at andrew@thebeancounter.com. You do not want to miss this. I'm telling you, this is perhaps the most important part of the process. When your resume is good, you will get far more interviews. You have a much better chance of not only getting a job, but picking your number 1 choice.